sportspersons and the spirit of the game, from Chak De to Bhag Milka Bhag to Iqbal to Dangal, MS Dhoni The Untold Story and Mary Kom, among others, with varying success at the box office.
But for a country that carries the twin obsession of cricket and Bollywood, Kabir Khan's 83 just falls short of capturing the pure spirit of the journey and the subsequent victory.
Okay, so I believe that this Ranveer Singh starer should have been a winning cocktail, as it had everything a Bollywood script definitely needs. A star in the lead, a character who is India's national hero, and an event that has been etched in the public memory and told and retold to us through numerous commentaries.
We all had the same hope since after 40 years, the iconic moment of India winning the World Cup for the first ever time in 1983 would be on the silver screen. But after Friday's release of 83, the question is, did the director Kabir Khan do justice to real life victory? What do you think, Flora?
Okay, so well, see, I say so that it's not really easy to emulate Kapil Dev on silver screen, but Ranveer Singh has done a flawless job and he's aced the role. Also, I believe that there could be many other reasons for the movie not really doing well, as it was predicted to have.
Cricket in India is not just about sport, it's an emotion. We were hoping that cricket fanatics would have visited the cinema in a mob, since cinemas have now opened after being shut for a really long time because of the pandemic.
Okay, so it seems like the fans had a hard time to choose between two huge movies that were released last Friday. One, of course, being the 83, and the other one is the Spider No Way Home, right? Which actually took around 32.6 crore, while 83's weekend collection was around 48 crores.
Which is under expectation for such a big release as compared to Suryavanshi, which was released on Diwali and had closed 77 crores in the first weekend.
Okay, see, but Ranveer Singh, being Ranveer, was enjoying the success of the opening by spending the entire afternoon with kids of an NGO who were thrilled to be spending the Christmas with their favorite star. And Ranveer was seen cutting a cake, showering them with gifts, and made their Christmas truly special.
Well, on the other hand, Deepika Padukone and Ranveer Singh say they were absolutely overwhelmed when they were met with a standing ovation at the closing ceremony of the inaugural Red Sea International Film Festival in Jeddah on December 15th for the film's world premiere.
Okay, they were even caught enjoying the grand premiere of 83 that was held last Wednesday, where all the high celebs had come to join them.
I did come across a video of them partying and dancing to the tunes of Hadi Sandhu's Bijli Bijli, which went viral.
Yes, I also did come across it. But considering the fact that they have a lot of laurels to enjoy, and one of them being that India's brand Amul has also dedicated a doodle to the film's cast, celebrating their success.
It caught my eye too. The slogan says, Kapils to everyone. What a clever ode to the legendary cricketer Kapil Dev. You see what they do, like Kapil, appeal.
It rhymes really well. It's too catchy too. Well, again, then there is also a growing chatter that Ranveer Singh could be probably winning the coveted national award for his brilliant performance in 83.
We gotta wait and watch the award shows that are going to be held in March.
Yes, for now. Right. So we'll wait and watch. And then, then again, there's another huge Bollywood movie that's releasing this weekend too. It's starring Shahid Kapoor, called Jersey.
It's a remake of a Telugu movie, right? What do you say about that? How do you feel?
Yeah, alright, so sure. I mean, it is. But Shahid Kapoor is a disciplined actor, and so after seeing the trailer, I felt that the movie might do well. Don't hold me for that. I'm just saying that it might do well. And yes, it's again a movie that has cricket in the background of its storyline.
Since both 83 and Jersey have cricket at its core, there are chances that might affect the box office ratings too.
Well, nevertheless, it's New Year's this weekend, and I'm sure people will be out having great time watching these two blockbuster movies.
Well, we'll wait and see the results. Meanwhile, we'll take a short break right now. Welcome back to the 8 p.m. show. In this segment, we have some fun facts about the world's best architecture.
Okay, so see, hear me out. My love for architecture completely comes from a Lego obsessed childhood. Lego obsessed childhood, literally.
I feel you. I feel you. Well, for many it offers the perfect means to spice up their Instagram or raise their culture game. You know what? I'll explain why I'm saying that later.
Well, okay, so even the good old Winston Churchill was impressed. He also used to say this, that we shape our buildings and they shape us.
Well said. So let's begin with all the bizarre facts about our favorite buildings. First one on the list is the Dongdaemun Design Plaza that's designed by Zaha Hadid, located in Seoul, South Korea.
Okay, so did you know Zaha Hadid has never ever designed a building with a right angle in it?
Whoa.
Yeah, hence she is known as the Queen of Curves.
Wow. So the bizarre fact about the DDP is that in 2015, it was the most Instagram tagged location in the whole of Korea. The design market inside the building is never closed, so people can soak up the culture and shop at Dongdaemun Market all day, every day.
Okay, so it's definitely an architectural wonder, and I have it on my list too also to visit. Well, okay, moving on to our next on the list is the Guggenheim.
So the Guggenheim Museum was designed by the greatest American architect of all time, Frank Lloyd Wright, and is located in New York, USA. So when it opened in 1959, the Guggenheim faced a slight mixed reception, with one critic calling it an inverted oatmeal dish. What a strange thing to call it.
Okay, so hear me out. Why is it? So Frank Lloyd Wright is a man who believed in organic architecture, and well, he designed the interiors to be a fluid experience with a very long open gallery that's descending in a spiral form from bottom to top, and it's also having art that's installed all around the outer wall.
Okay, so believe it or not, the museum's interior is painted nearly every day.
Which is why it is exactly a work of art. So Frank Lloyd Wright did over 700 sketches of the museum before he found the right one. Alright, so I can say this, that I have a first-hand experience also of designing, and after design, you feel that you have, more to do, and you
get it.
You feel that you can still do much better, and probably that's where my perfectionism comes to play, just like Frank Lloyd Wright, I think.
Okay, I think it's better to focus on progress than perfectionism, as it gives peace to one's mind. But that's just me. Alright, so the next one on our list is the Sydney Opera House, designed by Jon Utzon, located in Sydney, Australia.
Alright, so the architect Jon Utzon won the Opera House International Design Competition after explaining that his design resembles a ship sailing on the water.
I think he was a visionary. By the time it was opened by Queen Elizabeth in 1973, over 10,000 workers had been involved in its construction.
Well, okay, so the bizarre fact that a lot of people may not know is that the concert hall is always kept at a 22.5 degrees Celsius when the symphony orchestra plays, to keep the instruments in perfect condition.
I did not know that, but I do know that it's just like our studio, where we keep the air conditioner in full blast to keep the camera equipment in place.
Exactly, kind of like that. So from Sydney to Disney, the last one on our list is the Walt Disney Concert Hall.
Yes, so it was created by Frank Gehry and is located in Los Angeles, USA, and apparently he doesn't like to be called a starchitect, but I think it's a really cool term.
It sure is, but I think he doesn't like it. I don't know why. Well, in fact, a journalist invented the name for Gehry, and he is actually the world's most famous architect who has styled the LA Concert Hall to represent the motion of the city and reflects the rhythm of the music.
That's deconstructivism at its best. So the outer shell of the building consists of 6,500 steel panels, all of them different sizes. And here it is. The project costed an estimated $274 million, and the parking garage alone cost $110 million.
Okay, so even though it's an extremely expensive project, but it's unique too. The building was a huge heat magnet, melting traffic cones and heating nearby apartments. Until people noticed that, that was the cause, so then they had to sand down the outer metal in order to reduce the heat.
Well, there are many more such bizarre facts about other unique structures, but we'll save it for another episode.
Alright, so for now, we would like to know if you have visited any of these famous structures that we just mentioned.
Alright, so you can drop us a comment below, and we'll be back with more infotainment on the 8 p.m. show tomorrow at the same time. And for midday update, you can tune in at 2 p.m. Keep watching TTV.